Hey, what is going on, good people? And welcome back to some more Broken Sword. So we are back inside the dreaded French church. Let's see if we can get a bit more progression this episode. Someone to talk to is a good start.
Father. Pardon? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to...
Okay, friendly priest.
I thought about using the shake and shock on him.
Shake
but
and
I
shock.
couldn't do that to a priest.
Good name.
There's grease paint on this tissue.
Oui, you are correct.
Okay, pretty forgiving. Let's see.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what
Okay.
per disciplinum meum lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I thought too.
Called it.
I noticed that the stained
Okay,
glass
let's ask
window
around
on
and
the
see what
left
happens.
looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church. Early 14th century.
Oh man,
Damn.
that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
Okay, but the secret is in the one that survived.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling.
Typical
I have been
answer
helping
there.
Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
Okay.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest.
Good,
of them were
we're on the right
executed
trail.
in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement
Damn.
V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a
Mammon.
priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
Okay.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a
Not quite as helpful as I would have liked.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui.
Say what?
Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that.
Okay.
I've got a medieval tripod.
Monsieur,
He sounds so
you are
happy about
walking
it.
treasure house.
Okay.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What does it say?
I
Okay.
do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I
Ah,
will
took
take
it to the
care
right
of
guy.
you.
Oh, it's nice to empty the pockets now and again. Sure.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Suppose we go straight for the statue. Would make the most sense.
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a
Oh,
cross.
but we can't break it if he's here.
Around the base of the
Shit.
disc was a hairline crack. Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff,
Yeah.
but I wanted to be sure other than deport.
Okay.
A scroll was a I could see
Do
that
it.
what had at first seemed to be a
Yeah.
a
Just stick your head in it.
bit of a stained glass, hoping for a had.
Damn. We must have to like put a lens in or something.
The priest was still busy with the chalice,
Chalice.
so I
okay.
decided to have another look around the church.
Suppose we just examine everything.
A stone
They're
knight
long.
lay at the end of a rope. I wondered if a
Yeah, man.
stone knight lay in carrying all that.
But we
In
can match
comparison
through
to
this
its
just because
neighbor,
we've examined
it
it before.
I didn't recognize.
Anything else? No. Go on, Georgie, get over there.
A knight, the biblical. I didn't have
Ah,
time
the
to sit
pew.
around. A row of,
Typical.
I thought, all those firm, the that. Whoa!
What? I think we've examined everything. Maybe we just leave and come back?
The priest was still busy with the chalice.
Still busy.
So I decided to have another look around the church.
Yeah, we have looked at everything. Talk to the old jongler again.
Hi again.
Oui?
What is it this time? Damn. And I think we've done all the gimmicks.
Catch you later.
Au revoir.
Okay, quickly.
I couldn't open.
Not with your damn hands. There we go.
Hey! Hey, you...
Oh shit.
Yours?
I thought there might be a nice little human shield there. What now?
The priest.
Damn. Okay, let's go elsewhere just in case. Maybe?
Hello again.
Hello?
Unless we actively do have to trigger something inside the church, but
I'll see you around.
Oui?
I think we did everything. I may be being too hasty here. Not the museum. Nah, still no Rosso. Rougerie, why not?
Hello, George.
Rougerie. Okay, that's just Lobino talk.
I'd better get.
Damn. Not the cafe, I wouldn't have thought.
The priest was still busy with.
Maybe it's just a time limit thing. Or maybe you're not supposed to mash through the dialogue. If we examine this,
A statue. It looked a statue. So, a coincidence? A statue. So, there were almost identical statues here.
this is all new.
And at the De Vasconcellos estate. A coincidence? Yeah, right.
Okay.
The priest was still.
Damn. Right, let's try a little hint. I want to go down that suit. Oh, that's not the hint I want. Okay. Characters, what? Nah, I just don't think it's time for that yet. If we just stand really close to him?
The priest. The priest was still busy with the chalice.
Okay.
I didn't have time to sit around.
Right, just in case. Why not see if you can do a better job than the juggler using humour as your weapon? What? We haven't even got a ball, have we?
The juggler was good. Why he couldn't put that kind of application into
Okay.
getting a real job, I had no idea. Maybe he just
Real
liked
job,
dressing
yo.
up like a horse's ass.
Brutal. Oh yeah, the nose. That's a ball,
Hey.
right?
You with the balls.
Oui?
Look, a red nose.
Ah,
Okay.
you are a clown.
No.
A clown?
No, if so, you would be a much better jongleur.
For a moment, an idea
Okay.
capered around near the spotlight of my attention.
No,
but
George,
fell down
don't get
the pothole of
enticed.
abstraction before I could focus on it.
Damn. Right, that's that idea gone.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So why not see if you can do a better job than him?
There was a small crew. It's a weird thing. Put them in their vacation, they look like morons. I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Okay, what if we used a ball on the crowd? We'd have to like scare him or something, right?
Hi again.
Oui?
It didn't seem right to fry somebody.
Yeah, I guess we did that before. Paris?
Does this plaster interest you?
Well,
Forget it. Forget that I asked.
Oh damn.
Feast your eyes on this.
incroyable.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we did that
Some
before.
people believe that great
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah, the curse.
Although-
Definitely remember that.
Both and... Do you want...
no.
Oh man.
Catch you later.
Au revoir.
Yeah, I suppose we'll do another hint. I just want the chalice though. I'm not sure if this is connected. Ask the juggler if you can try juggling. Talk to the policeman and chat. Okay.
Excuse me,
So you've got to do stuff twice.
does this red nose mean anything to you?
Ah,
Do I look like...
no, no.
Juggles
If
like,
I'd
okay,
known
this
you
is
were
new.
a clown, it would have been amusing, and not a humiliation for you.
Shut
What
up,
do you mean?
cop.
Whoever heard of a plainclothes clown?
He had a point.
Oh yeah.
So you're saying that if I
That's a
juggle
bit more
badly
like a
with red
mime.
nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it,
You look like a pathetic loon.
Okay.
Oui, monsieur, you have it.
Right.
I'll see you around.
Oui,
Interesting. I guess that's why
Hi
it gives you
again.
all the dialogue options every time
Oui.
you speak to someone.
What is it this time?
We'll have to look out for that in future.
I'd like to have another try at juggling, please.
Hey, there we
You
are.
have gone on a crash course, perhaps.
No, I just had an
I
insight.
thought it would have been
into
another
things.
option at the
Huh?
top.
Allow
but
me
guess
to
not.
demonstrate. The balls, please.
If you
Give me the
insist on
balls.
completing your humiliation, monsieur.
This guy better shut up.
Okay, now for my
Ooh, sharing the
secret
same red
weapon.
nose as the murderer. Good old George. Oh yeah, the crowd
juggler
loved
was
it.
speechless with rage. You could have mistaken him for a mime. And
Nice.
without a word, he collected his balls
Oh, we did it.
and left in a fury.
We left one. I like that.
Hey, you forgot one of your balls. Hey! But he
Okay.
didn't hear. Better still, deprived of his entertainment, the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do some policing for a change.
Damn. Ah, so we just freely enter the sewer now. Good stuff.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Why are they still there?
The priest was...
Okay. Right, head down.
It was the bright red ball I'd got from the juggler.
It's official. Another red ball. Why are they watching us do this? Interesting tourists. Okay. Right, let's definitely get a safety save here. We're gonna take the top one. Yeah.
If I wanted to get deeper into these catacombs,
Good
I was
stuff.
going to have to get onto that path. If the
Okay.
near edge hadn't
About
been in the
halfway
way,
through.
I could have jumped it easily.
Suppose we'll head over here. Ah, this looks very familiar. I vaguely remember being in this screen for ages too.
The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to change that? Okay. Nice. Is So we've got some rope.
The hook lay in a bed of chain.
Oh, chain, sorry, and a hook.
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence.
Right. Historical catacombs, got ya.
My medieval French isn't much, but the few words
Must
I
be brutal to
understood
translate.
seemed to say, this is where the gallows used to stand. Maybe.
Oh, damn. Okay, can we do anything of this? Maybe not yet. Okay, this looks new. Right, this episode, to make it easier for me on the editing side of things, now we're splitting the audio, I've just been coughing directly into the mic, so I will definitely have to make a side note to mute that nonsense. My apologies if I have forgotten.
I pushed against the door.
The echoing
But it seemed to
cough
be
will be
locked.
slightly more trademarked than usual.
The door was a handsome piece of work.
Okay.
Rats. It's locked. The door was locked. The door was locked.
Right. Is that everything? Seems a bit weak. Damn, it really is. Okay. Right, must be something we're missing here.
The wall had flaked, and anything one. The wall seemed in very poor condition. The inscription was undecipherable. I wondered.
Okay, can we kick it or something?
It was time for some brutal destruction.
Hey, nice. This tool is hella useful.
Hey, that's hollow. I'd poked a hole in an historical site. If
Oh,
any
yeah.
archaeologists
That
came
is
by, they'd
savage.
lynch me for this.
Just
There
smashing
was
up
some
some
sort
ancient
of mechanism
catacombs.
hidden inside the wall, with a lever in the middle of it.
Okay, let's pull
Here
it.
goes. The secret door had jammed. I couldn't get through that gap.
Ah, must be what this is for. Oh, sweet, it just does it automatically. Hell yeah. Now winch that shit up. Oh, brutal, just disintegrated it. Okay, what's in there? Oh my god.
The door mechanism was trashed. It would take a blacksmith or an engineer to do anything with that.
Okay.
Boy, had I ever made a mess of that door.
Right, nothing here. Let's have a quick peek. No, wait. I just want the chalice. What's all this?
In the beginning
Oh, damn.
was the end.
That is loud.
An end wrought by our enemies began our darkness.
Oh my
In
ears.
the end will be a beginning. An end to our enemies heralds our new day.
Oh, it's that Russian dude
Report.
from the
The
Hotel
military
Uber.
establishments are in flux. The end of the Cold War has left them with no clear goal and as
Right.
obvious targets for budgetary cuts. We have successfully
This is a
promoted
thick,
sense of
juicy plot
betrayal
here.
in the upper echelons. They feel that the politicians have cast them adrift. The pattern is emerging.
Right,
Our time is now.
we gotta stop this.
Mademoiselle?
Governments are giving the corporations more respect than their own citizens.
Whew.
A groundswell of dissatisfaction and dissidence is growing. The corporations are becoming too large and
Okay,
complex
good
for their
timing,
own
stumbling on
executives
their-
to control them.
What,
A blind
monthly
belief in
meeting or
market
whatever
forces
this
is
is?
accelerating this trend the world over. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
6 of them,
The
okay.
global population's belief in those that govern it has never been lower. We have inculcated a sense of immediacy and action over forethought and planning in all the major governments.
What
They are
accent is that?
acting on hasty decisions that cannot be completed or revoked without appearing foolish.
It sounds kind
The
of South
pattern
African,
is
but
emerging.
kind of put
Our
on.
time is now.
Excellent.
Weird.
The tired old governments are dying a slow death from their own incompetence.
See, I think there's only one person I recognise out of these things.
Professor,
He said
where
it.
is the broken sword?
Yeah.
As we discussed last time, with the loss of the manuscript, our search is as a corollary hindered.
Whew.
And
That's because
as
we got it in
discussed
time.
last time, you have been furnished with a dramatically increased budget. What have you been doing with our money, Professor?
Oh,
We are working on the principle
we
that
might be
the
about to watch
Templars,
his murder.
that is to say, our predecessors,
Hold on. These are the Templars?
must
Neo-Templars.
have left a trail when they were hiding the clues to the sword of Baphomet's location.
Oh, yo.
I have a small army of historians and
Baphomet.
archaeologists ferreting out that trail.
I trust these historians and archaeologists
I forget what that
are
is.
more
Is that like
trustworthy
French
than your
Satan?
friend Pegram.
Or some
Pegram
crazy
was loyal,
mythical beast or
tried to
something?
protect the Lochmarn gem when the Hashashin came near.
And failed. And don't call that Syrian maniac the Hashashin.
Right.
He's an assassin. Plain and simple.
Damn,
That's
he's not old
what
school
he
at all.
believes. He actually thinks.
He doesn't like
Silence!
hash.
Do I have to remind you that we have a sacred duty,
Right.
a trust? When Philippe attempted to destroy the Order, we lost the sword and our power.
Okay, so the sword is still up for
Now,
grabs.
we have the opportunity to reforge it.
Do
But
it.
time is short. We need results, not petty bickering, not
Right.
excuses. Now, Professor
Oh, yo.
Baphomet.
Back to that.
Yes, of course. My apologies. We will find Baphomet and the sword, manuscript or no.
How?
We have already found another element actually within.
Oh, yo.
Excellent. What is
This
it?
is news to
Well,
us.
we're not exactly sure at present.
What?
Ha!
But I have my best people working on it. You would do well not to criticize others, Eklund. At
Eklund?
least I have not murdered one of our own.
Oh,
Of
goddamn.
course. That guy was the bogus doctor in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, that does look like him.
was a liability. Eklund dealt with him on my orders.
I beg your
That's
pardon,
bad.
Grandmaster. I did not mean to.
Oh, yo,
Have you
Grandmaster.
any good news for us, Professor?
We already know 3 of the elements. We know that Klausner had obtained the lens before he vanished.
What lens?
Where was he?
Syria. We know that he arrived. but
Sounds like we're
after
off to
that,
Syria.
Nothing.
The assassin.
I fear so. It's a shame. Klausner was a good operative.
Okay.
This will be our last meeting in person until
Such
we
perfect
locate the
timing.
sword of Baphomet. I hope that I don't need to emphasize the importance of finding it. Without it, our endeavors come to nothing. With the sword reforged, we will have the power to sweep the stage of all opposition.
This is
the
getting
next
worse.
time that we meet. It will be to become the princess of this world.
What about the woman? Princess? Where did I get a boat? Damn. Okay, quick safety save. Bamboo. What time are we on? They cut a serious promo there. Right, let's quickly check downstairs. I'm sure it's empty. Nice. Okay.
The water seemed to belong to an underground river or something. It was way too deep to belong to the catacombs.
Right. Oh, is this a puzzle?
There was a large circle marked out on the floor with a stump in the middle. Around the circle, I could see words inlaid into the stone.
Right,
On the
more
circle's
Latin.
circumference were the Templar seal and 2 Latin phrases, non omnis moriar and clarior e tenebris. I shall not die completely, the brighter from the darkness.
What?
I noticed 3 small notches around the edge of the stump's top.
Ah, could that be for the tripod? Yes.
The tripod's feet fitted neatly into the notches on the top of the stump.
That's it. And then potentially... red nose.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Then it must be the gem.
The light, falling from above, struck the gem and scattered in 5 neat rays. And each ray picked out a letter. Starting from the left, I could read M-A-R-I-B. Marib. Now all I had to do was figure out what the heck that meant.
Must be somewhere in Syria, right? Give me that progression.
I've seen them.
Who?
The Templars. I spied on their meeting in the catacombs.
I'm going to have to grab the chalice after this.
I saw a bunch of guys masquerading as
And then we
Templars.
can leave it
They're
there.
after something called the Sword of Baphomet. The bogus doctor was there. The guy who killed Marquet. The manuscript is the key, just as we thought. It shows the way.
Yeah, they really need that.
The broken sword. Whatever that
He
is.
said
And how
it.
does the assassin fit into all this?
He's out to stop them. These Neo-Templars.
Nice,
They're men
got
and
to team
women
up
in
with the
influential
assassin.
positions. Don't you see? Plantar was one of them. The assassin killed him for the manuscript. To stop them finding the sword.
But now we have got the manuscript.
Yes.
So, how do they hope to find the sword?
I don't know. They said something about a lens and a guy called Klausner who's gone to Syria. But they didn't seem to realize the significance of the very site of their meeting.
Yep.
See,
If
after
only
they're
they had
gone,
the gimmicks.
I discovered a stone pedestal and a carved inscription. I set up the gem on the tripod, directly below a beam of light.
Man,
The
that
gem
worked out so
split
well.
The beam and lit the letters M-A-R-I-B.
Marib is a village in Syria.
Then the Neo-Templars are ahead of us. Klausner beat me to it.
That's
You're
it,
not
baby.
thinking of going there yourself, are you?
Why not?
These guys are
course.
crazy and dangerous. That reminds me, you should leave the gem here.
Okay. What about the tripod?
And
Okay.
send it back to Andre, anonymously.
Nice. Okay, let's do it.
Do you think I should go to Marib?
Syria is a long way, Georges.
Okay. France, Ireland, now Syria. Okay, Morbazan. Oh shit, he's off duty.
The priest was still busy with the chalice.
Still? Damn, I hope we haven't somehow softlocked that. Right guys, let's jump on the old plane and then we'll leave it there. Go on, George. Okay. Okay, a few hours later. Hey! There we are. Right guys, we are now in Syria. So we'll leave it there for today, but we'll get a safety save on and do the outro. So, if you like the looks of any of the suggested videos flooding your screen at this very second, check some of them out. And more importantly, let me know what you thought. Because while we're jet-setting around the world looking for the broken sword, any feedback is good feedback. Speaking of jet-setting around the world, if you've missed any of the grand BS adventure so far, then catch up. But the main thing is, guys, as always, I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.